controversy. Prince Harry and Meghan accused of manipulation at awards event. Recently, Harry and Meghan have continued to disappoint everyone with unacceptable actions and decisions. Not only that, it also raises questions that affect the royal family. The chances of Harry and Meghan returning to the UK and the royal family are slim. Specifically, please watch this video until the end. Don't forget, we are bringing you back, UK channel. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have once again come under fire as the launch of Meghan's new business venture coincided with a speech made by Prince William in London. The Duchess of Sussex announced her new brand American Riviera Orchard on Thursday, hours before both William and Harry appeared at the Diana Legacy Awards to give speeches. Despite it being the 25th anniversary of the awards, the warring brothers still did not appear in the same room together as Harry delivered his address via video link. This has caused a lot of anger among the people. At the same time, Harry's actions also made his hope of returning to the UK more fragile. Until now, I'm so sick of the word brand. Every single article on the twins mentions their brand or rebranding, and 4 years down the road, I still don't know what their brand is. Anybody, as explained in her South Park episode, her current brands is American, Riviera, Orchard, and Victim. If ever there was a reason to remove their titles, this is one. The titles must be removed immediately. Meghan has gone from flipping the finger to the royal family, to flipping burgers to feed her own. Now, do something on the borrowed images on her Instagram. If either of them had an original idea, I bet the world would combust. To put it ironically, his mother's charity was so important to Harry that he kept the winners waiting 6 hours as he was skiing with a Z-lister instead of turning up on the night after he could come over for a 12-minute meeting with King Charles. Besides, I want to tell you that there are times when respect is demanded, and this event was one of them. The boys, well, one of them showed up and did his duty. The other, as always, did not really bother, and her indoors showed total disrespect to Diana's memory and even her husband's taped speech. The pair have been doing this to upset the royal family since leaving and not living a quiet life. More the opposite. It's petty and small-minded, considering it was all about Diana. Well, if Harry thinks she is like Diana, he could not be more wrong. Diana would never dream of acting like that pair. Moreover, toxic Meghan and Harry will do anything to get in the limelight. The time has come to turn off the limelight and stop reporting what they do or don't do. And this is the couple that wants reconciliation, the couple that doesn't respect anything royal. Diana's award in this case. No, just want the 50/50 if possible, however, will settle with being close. For profit, of course. She wants to develop a new brand, and she also wants to be a leader. For her to be classed as a leader, she will have to be seen leading by example. Unfortunately for her, the examples she has set are not those of a leader, but rather those of a jealous, self-centered, attention-seeking individual. Back to the expert drawing board and try again. So why does he insist on wearing his Jubilee medals to American military events? They have nothing to do with his military service. He does seem to love dressing up and pretending to be a decorated war hero when he's just got his one participation ribbon for being physically present in Afghanistan. After all, their troubles are just growing as William Morris Endeavour finally dropped the Duke man-baby and the Duchess difficult. Rumor has it they are giving up as no one wants anything to do with them, and William Morris Endeavour is fed up Flo. Of course, I, along with many others, think it is no coincidence that Meghan launched her new lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard, while Friar Tuck was away on a skiing trip. By no stretch of the imagination can anyone with the merest hint of business sense believe that launching a brand with a fuzzy video, a blank place-holding website, no stock, No catalog or no ordering system is a sound footing for a future multi-million-dollar enterprise. It was all done in a rush, and really, the only conclusion that can be drawn is that it was done to upstage William's appearance at the DNA Awards. It didn't matter that the launch would detract from the commemoration of Diana, a woman Markle herself is desperate to emulate, and indeed her own husband's appearance. Markle was determined to steal the limelight from the real royals in her increasingly vindictive and bitter vendetta against her erstwhile in-laws. With Herbal Harry well and truly out of the picture, it was time for Markle to launch her latest spite offensive, and I wonder if, when Harry was due to deliver his speech to the award recipients, he was even aware of the events that had taken place earlier. If he did, was he happy that his very own mother's tribute event had been hijacked by his current wife? Perhaps I am reading too much into the situation and failing to see how a person who talks so lovingly and so frequently of his late mother could allow her reputation to be sullied in such an offensive manner. But this is Harry we are talking about, and I am never surprised to the levels to which he and his current wife can sink. It seems Harry put aside like a muppet that special date remembering her legacy. Of that woman, Harry has never stopped talking about on any available platform. That Lady Mayher herself on to the grave, if we are to believe Thud's story. So Harry failing yet again to see, notice the coincidence? He allowed that mocking curtsy she made towards our late gracious Queen Elizabeth. Hey, I need. So I doubt this even bothered him. Well, all the Sussex-branded stuff the Queen banned them from retailing has to be gotten rid of somewhere. And they wonder why people despise them. There's no depth to how low the Harry will go. Of course not, but another notable interference with a royal engagement to which Harry was even part of. That in itself is not only laughable but fully purposefully placed by her. Even trying to outshine her husband. Outshined by nothing. In addition, she thinks she is far more intelligent and beautiful, and everyone loves to be in her presence. Well, she is wrong on all counts. How is her father, and what about the cushions, sorry, 2 children? Nevertheless, Harry couldn't be bothered to attend the awards ceremony in person, and the wife launched a site selling overpriced tat. Diana means a lot to them. If Henry respected the memory of his mother, he wouldn't have used that memory to make money. When the Princess of Wales resumes public engagements, she will so-called break the internet. Meghan will become deranged at this and no doubt try and rush some poor PR out to try and compete. I don't think she cares. She's always right and everyone else is wrong. Her ego is so big that she believes she's Mary Poppins, practically perfect in every way. And it wasn't a surprise, it was planned. Every time the royal family does something, it's guaranteed that Harry and Meghan will also do something because they can't bear it when someone else is in the spotlight. Such a sad way to live your life, always competing and trying to be better through jealousy. Especially do we have to read things about those two who have helped ruin our late Queen's final years. That also goes for the late Duke of Edinburgh. This situation could have been avoided if Henry had married a woman who was more accepting of the role she would have to play. Catherine and Sophie were commoners who grew into their roles. Rachel is a commoner and remains common. Returning to the main event, I think William, Prince of Wales's speech was excellent and what royalty is supposed to be about, highlighting good causes, raising support and awareness for those causes, and shining a light on other people's achievements. The Sussexes only seem interested in raising support and money for themselves and promoting their public profiles, in my opinion. The Sussex squad and Sugars, everyone else can see them for who and what they are, and we are, oh, so tired of seeing them. This one was unavoidable. In addition, Harry's mom would be horrified at him. But this is exactly why not trust with royal info. A possible development because of Meghan and Harry? Bucket sales have gone through the roof. D-list, cable TV actress, wrong side of 40, and reportedly spent many hours on her knees during casting sessions with TV producers, only to hold a briefcase. Then marriage to a simple ginger tosser with a mental age of 9 years old. And they wonder why neither are successful in the U.S. Yet again, she has shown herself to have no respect or empathy, not for her husband and not for her mother-in-law. Why, Harry, are you putting up with this? This situation shows that he is using Diana's memory as a moneymaker. If he felt so strongly, he would never have agreed to Meghan trampling on Diana's memory. He is a subservient enabler. After all, that has been Meghan and Harry's playbook from the beginning. They are so jealous of William and Catherine that they're always trying to upstage them. They do it for all of the royal family. They truly still believe that they should be the stars of the show. Now it's time they accepted that the palace door is well and truly shut. Recently, there was an incident where both Harry and Meghan intentionally did thoughtless actions, taking advantage of the award ceremony to achieve their own goals. What do you think about this job? Please leave a comment to let us know. Don't forget to give us a like, share, and subscribe to the channel for spiritual support. For now, goodbye and see you again.